2011, 2012. Look, I'm sorry there hasn't been a broadcast in a while. I've been busy doing other things like growing a beard. Now, if you can cast your mind back to Easter, we had a full house here at Riverbend. Guests were made to work for their supper by stacking over 3 tons of wood in the woodshed. It was a little like Pass the Parcel without the parcel. And just when you thought wood stacking couldn't get any more exciting, Trevor Bell got a splinter in his eye. The medics were called and everyone had a go at trying to pull the splinter from Trevor's eye. There was more irrigation than the Murrumbidgee irrigation area until at last the chip was washed away. The next project on the agenda was to reenact the famous Jonestown massacre, where everyone drank the Kool-Aid. Everyone put on a very convincing performance, with silent bodies strewn about the living room. After Easter came the autumns for Braidwood rodeo. There were gripping events like barrel racing, quad bike scooting, flying chair dynamics, and even the tricky wave to the camera maneuver. Back at Riverbend, the action continued on the river's bend. Despite the water temperature being just above freezing, Dave took the plunge, very, very briefly, while the boys and Trim were a little more sensible, taking to the water in the inflatable.
I planned to go all the way and meet Trim and Zach, but there was like a big rip.
And now for Trim time. Trim wasn't happy about not being allowed in the house. She refused to share her cow's head and swam the breadth of the river. In other news, a chicken died with grass in her beak. And now for the weather. It's been dry and cold. We've had lows of minus 4.4 degrees and highs just above 20 degrees. After a very wet start to the season, there's been no real measurable rain. And that's it for Riverbend News. I hope to have a broadcast sooner rather than later, but, you know, with all the distractions here, like those cows in the... Don't worry, I thought the feral cows were in the paddock. They're not in the paddock, they're in the neighbour's paddock. See you next time.